Today I'm going to teach you all how to do the Retrace Figure 8 knot. The Retrace Figure 8 knot looks like this. So this is a very common knot used in rock climbing. Its main use is to attach the climber to the rope system that's attached to the belayer. I'm going to go over the parts of the knot. This is the loop right here. This is the part that you will actually connect the carabiners to the harness via the loop. Or for more advanced climbers, they'll attach the actual loop itself to the harness. This part is the actual Retrace Figure 8 knot. And this part is the safety knot. What it's used for is to make sure the excess rope is not hitting you as you climb, and so the rope does not fall back through the knot. So, going on to the knot. First thing you need to do is grab an end, extend your arm all the way out, and make sure that it comes to about middle of your chest. Once you get that, you just drop it. You take this cinch you have, you go around it, forward and backwards through the top of the knot. That will give you the Figure 8 knot. You can tell it's a Figure 8 knot because you can see it looks like an 8. People sometimes do this wrong, and if you do it wrong, it'll look like this. This is an overhand knot. This will not support weight. Please do not climb on knots like this, and you cannot retrace it. Another error people sometimes make is they'll twist it twice and then pull through. This is also wrong. It might look like Figure 8 at first, but please don't climb on that. It also will not hold weight. Going back to Figure 8, try a couple times, get to know it. The way I was taught, take it, make yourself an alien head, come to the front, oh yeah, inspect the alien head, decide you don't like him, punch him in the face, pull through. It's a childish but fun way to remember how to do the Figure 8 knot. Now, to retrace the Figure 8, you take the Figure 8, take the end, push this part, the bottom part of the knot, over. You've made an opening now. You push the rope through the opening, then take it, follow around the bottom, and you'll see it goes behind the knot again. You go behind the knot with it. It comes to the top of the knot. You go around the top, and then it cycles back down. What you want to do is push it again, and push down through the knot. Make sure that this part of the loop does not go over the loop. This part of the knot does not go over the loop, because that will end up in it being wrong. Take it, pull. Now, once you get to here, you want to pull it. Pull all the slack out of the knot. It's very important. Always make sure your slack is out of your knot. Now, you notice that there is no overlapping part, no X's formed by this knot. You do not want to have X's formed, because that puts extra pressure on that particular part of the knot, and that's how fibers get cinched, and that's how rope goes bad fast. It is also not as safe, because this way all the pressure when it hits is scattered throughout the knot equally and then balanced out more. Take this extra little loop at the end. If you're climbing, it might hit you, so just loop it around, come back up, and pull. This will keep the extra rope out, and it'll prevent the knot from going back on itself. Now, notice how I made the loop smaller than my fist. I can't get my hand through here. This is important, because if the loop is too big, a kid could be climbing, or an adult could be climbing, and get their hand stuck in and all the way through. And if they fell when it's all the way through and pulled on their wrist, that's how you break your wrist. So always make sure you cannot get a hand through the loop. Now, things to look out for when making the Retrace Figure 8. Make sure the rope never goes over the loop while tying. Very important. Also, mistakes people sometimes make: coming up and forgetting to push this over. Now, this part you want to push over to start it. That's very important, because if you don't, this is how your knot's going to look. You'll notice that the knot crosses over itself when you do that. This is the X I was talking about that causes strain on it. So keep a very close eye out for the X. So once you've finished the knot, you can go through, and then you'll have your retrace figure 8. Now I'm going to do the whole process from the beginning to show you one more time. Pull to here, drop, make your alien head, go forward, go back. You've got your retrace figure 8. Sometimes you may need to climb the rope. Just push it through and then pull and climb it up the rope. Once you have this part, push it sideways, follow through, go up, in through the top of the knot, and then push through. And there you have it. That is your retrace figure 8. It's nice and pretty. Have a great day, and I hope this helped.